Well, we're just a couple weeks out from the start of LCS. I'm joined right now by Power of Evil with coverage presented by Alienware to talk a little bit about his transition over to CLG. So you escaped from Optic. This is what I'm guessing happened. You were like, I can't do this anymore, and you went to CLG.
That's really mean, Travis. Okay, wait.
Okay, you got.
You really got me with that
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was a mean startup.
No, no, no. I just mean I'm sure that like from talking to people, anytime you're on one of those teams, the morale is pretty low, and so I'm guessing this is a pretty nice fresh start for you.
Well, honestly, I don't think it's as bad as people like maybe from the outside saw. I think we did. I think inside the team we were all pretty like good friends. All the players, I still have good relationships with them. Um, and what people forget is if we would have won one more game, like TSM would have been out, that would have been the biggest upset.
Yeah.
But um, Destiny didn't want to have it happen, and now I'm with CLG, and I'm pretty happy and excited to just play with the new guys, and I guess have more experienced players on my side, and I think we're gonna do good.
Why CLG? Because you might give me crap for asking that question, but I do know that it was your decision to leave Optic and go to CLG.
Yes, that was my decision. After the free agency started, I'm not gonna lie, I had offers from both Europe and NA. I think like the most offers I ever had since I think I did, even despite having not the biggest team success, I think the individual performance was pretty good. Um, so I got a lot of offers, and I could kind of choose where I want to head to, and I felt that CLG, as one of like the old guards, being there for like ages and having really good success in the past, is my go-to. And joining forces with like Darshan, my twin brother Stixay, and like Vincent and Lau Wiggly, I think is pretty good. I hope and believe we can kind of form Ray Wiggly, kind of like Blabber in Cloud9.
So why LCS instead of LEC then?
So for me, as a German, Berlin is not as special as LA.
Okay.
So like I can always just take a train to Berlin, be there in 3 hours, just like meet up with the guys and just kind of just hang out with them. And LA is kind of just like you don't like not many people get that chance to I guess like first of all play in another region and then additionally live in another like, country, get to know another culture. And as I already said last year, I felt like it was a really cool experience having like kind of like an expansion pack where you have like new faces, just new mid laners. Now I'm heading up into the first game facing Crown, like a world champion. That's crazy. That's cool.
What I mean, it's funny because I know a lot of players that come to North America to compete in the LCS. Like they talk about how exciting it is to be in LA or in the US, but the reality is you guys stay at home and just practice or in the training facility, playing games all day. I mean, do you get to go out and experience the city much?
Well, I think on my free days I normally try to do something not league related that much. Besides like if I stream, so I think I get to do some stuff in LA for sure. And I think the split I'm trying to get my team. I'm gonna try to get them out, do some stuff with me on the free days. I think it's gonna be hard since most of them have girlfriends, but I'm gonna get them. I'm just gonna invite their girlfriends first, and then they're gonna get the players.
Here's the trick. You get all the girlfriends to be friends with each other, and then get them to all want to hang out, and then you invite them, and then they all drag. Exactly. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and that sounds cool.
Brilliant. Okay. So how have you been acclimating to CLG so far?
Well, so the facility is insane. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's pretty cool. Besides that, I think all the players are really nice. It's just NA. NA teams are always nice. I don't know. Like it's just all the players are giving really nice feedback. Feedback sessions are like, man, you're cool. You're doing good. So it's like I enjoy playing a lot with the new team, and I think we only skimmed for 1 week, so it's hard to tell. We didn't have many like problems yet. We didn't have like you lose like 4 games in a row in LCS, and everyone's like, I want to win, and like fletching their teeth. So yeah.
So you've only been scrimming for a week, because a lot of the other teams have been scrimming. They started scrimming in December, and then they took the break.
Well, so we played. I flew to Vancouver for a week because I didn't have a visa before Christmas, so we skimmed for a week or 8 days. Me from Canada, but I didn't really get to know them, right? Since we did like reviews over a webcam, and I was pretty much in Canada, right? So they only saw I think Brodin only hanged up like a picture of me in front of the webcam, so that was hilarious. I don't know, so it was pretty fun. But the first time I met them was I think like a week, 8 days ago.
How annoyed are you by the Stixay Power of Evil meme, or do you like it?
Well, I think it's pretty funny. I'm not really annoyed by it since we all know it's like it's two Power of Evils and not two Stixays. So yeah. Like we need to get that going. Like it's two Power of Evils, like two PUEs, you know.
What a great way to introduce yourself to your new teammate by trying to strip his identity and make it yours. That's I see. I predict some issues for CLG in the near future if this is the strategy you're going to employ. How is the vibe different from Optic?
Well, that's hard. Well, for sure, I think the communication structure is a little bit different. Since we have more experienced players, it's I would say I learned a lot in Optic how to be a leader and maybe to like shot call more in game. Now with having more experienced players, I don't think that's as necessary as before. So I can focus a little bit more on my lane. I guess we can play the map a little bit better since everyone had so many years of experience. So I think that's the first take I have. Besides that, I think we're just gonna need to watch and see how the next week's gonna end up, since maybe there's like another like that. I think another patch just came yesterday, so a few champions got changed, and we need to see how we match up, especially on LCS stage, since I feel like in my old teams or in most of my teams in my career, I always lost nearly all the scrims, like 20%, 30% win rate in scrims, and then we always showed up on stage winning. So I feel like as long as you win the stage games, like nothing really else matters. So yeah.
Are there any teams that you're looking forward to playing against?
Well, I think facing Optic as first is going to be funny since I'm meeting my old guys. Besides that, I want to for sure beat Team Liquid. We lost all 4 games in Optic against them, and I feel like we can beat them.
And you'll be playing against a new mid laner there.
True. Jensen's there. He was the first voted NA mid laner. I think I was the second, so need to beat him. Need to beat him. But that's not gonna be easy. Not gonna lie, but I'm gonna try my best.
Are there any other storylines in the LCS that you're excited for this year? Because there's obviously been a lot of different roster changes. We've had some players come over to North America. I don't know. Any thoughts?
Well, I'm really excited to meet as well, or like face Bang in 100 Thieves. I think that's gonna be crazy. Like, that's such a big name coming into the league as well. I don't know. I think mostly it's gonna be interesting how the teams match up together. Even like Froggen and Golden Guardians. I think it's gonna be really interesting how the teams like syncing together, like the team chemistry, how it's gonna be and how they're gonna play on stage, and how maybe one team is more in a defensive play style or the other one's risking more. I think the first 2 weeks are gonna show a lot.
Stepping away from the competitive side, what did you get to do during the off season? What was your off season like? Because it was a long off season for you.
Yeah, the last weeks were kind of. I was actually thinking like, damn, like this is a long off season. Like I really want to get back to scrimming. I think it was like 3 months or something. It was crazy long. So I just after spending some time in LA, I went back to Germany, spent time with family and friends. Played a ton of solo queue, and then I guess that's pretty much it. I didn't really go into holidays. I was playing solo queue and spending time with family and friends, doing some stuff like swimming pool, cinema, and stuff like this, which was pretty cool.
I know those are two different things. I really like, 'cause you said them so quickly, I really like the idea of a swimming pool cinema. You're like, yes, in Germany we all sit in the pool while we watch a movie. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It would make Germany more enjoyable for me.
Man, what I'm actually missing in America is like a water park. Like I feel like that you guys should have like in LA some like insane water park.
We have a water park in Anaheim, like near Disneyland.
Oh really? Yeah. Man, I need to check that one out.
There's a couple. I've never gone to water parks. I've only heard negative things. Do you have water parks in Germany?
I think so, but like it's really cold, so like I feel like here like it's so hot. I feel like it'll be insane like on your free day like going to a water park. But then again, maybe it's too full. I don't know.
You could go. I mean, during the summer split, like just take your friends and your pro player girlfriends and everybody, and go. There you go.
Yeah.
So other than that, that's it. You're just missing water. You're missing water park or anything from Germany. That's it.
Wait, no, I miss water parks in America. In Germany, I miss, from Germany, I miss, like last year, I missed schnitzel
Okay.
and kebab.
Okay.
I don't think your kebab is good.
No, kebab is so crap.
Really?
Yes.
But German kebab, no.
German kebab, like this is the most annoying crap to me because everybody was like, "Oh, you gotta go get kebab." Like, this is what you do: you go drink, and then afterwards you stumble out at like 2 a.m. and you get kebab. And I did that, and it's just covered in this like white creamy sauce, and it's like,
Did you get garlic sauce? Or the yogurt? Did you get the yogurt sauce or garlic
I don't
sauce?
know, one of the two. It was really bad, and like it's supposed to be your equivalent of like late night street tacos, and you don't even like tacos.
I like burritos.
We just talked before the interview. You don't like tacos. You like tacos are infinitely better for when you're like drinking and you go out afterwards and you just get like a street taco.
So why is a taco better than a burrito?
Well, I don't think they're. I think those are the same level. But I think kebab or whatever is like so garbage. It's so bad. Like even the meat quality is really bad. Like the meat, you've just got these like strips of crappy
you got
meat.
like some like €1 kebab. Like.
I got it in Cologne at like some place that like a bunch of the ESL people took me to.
Okay, then I can't defend it.
Yeah.
Maybe they took you to some bad place. So.
I don't know. I don't. Schnitzel I grew to like. I don't like veal, but I like the pork schnitzel.
the pork schnitzel is good.
With like I don't want the sauce on it though. I want
really?
the lemon, just the lemon.
Oh, just the lemon?
Yeah.
That's like Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah. Oh, is that? I thought Wiener Schnitzel was veal.
No, I think Wiener Schnitzel is the one with the citrus, and
Okay.
I normally eat. It's called Hunter Schnitzel.
Okay.
It's with like the ram sauce.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. But that's I agree and commend you on living in LA instead of in Berlin because that's definitely the decision I would make a million times over.
So mainly for the food, you mean?
Well, the food and the weather and just it's such a Berlin's like okay, but
It's good
Yeah.
for a week or what?
yeah. We also have air conditioning.
That's
You guys
insane,
do
yeah.
not have
That is insane. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I don't know why like we invented air conditioning and somehow it never made its way to Europe.
That's true, actually. Like it's sometimes like in summer, like there's a few days where it's like so hot,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm actually missing it. Like I think we only have like sometimes like these kind of fans.
Yeah.
They're like really cheap and like really small, but like we don't really have like that's beast for sure.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else you want to say to any of the CLG fans out there?
Well, I'm obviously happy to join CLG. I think I can provide or I can bring a lot to the team, and I hope you guys keep on cheering me. And I'm gonna try my best to bring back CLG's former glory and bring them back onto the top.
Very good. You'll just kicking and screaming. You'll drag them across the finish line.
I'm gonna scream at them and I'm gonna pull them into the victory,
Yeah.
play some crazy stuff, and you guys know me.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, you were one game away from doing something like that with Optic last year, so maybe you could make it happen with CLG. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. Hey, thanks so much for watching my preseason coverage. It's really important that you know this is brought to you by Alienware because they're sponsoring everything I do in 2019. It's very hype. I don't know if you've seen the video yet. It's on my channel. You can go check it out. It's the announcement video. It's great. Anyway, the point is that I'm really excited to be returning for LCS interviews this year. It's going to be rad. Those are coming up in just a couple of weeks. Until then, you've got this preseason coverage here. And if you could do me a big favor, go down and check the links in the description because there's some cool stuff down there, including, by the way, a link over to Alienware's site, dell.com/Travis. That helps me out. They just announced a bunch of cool stuff at CES, and so you can check out what they've done over there. It's really great. Can't wait to produce more content like this for you throughout the year, and stay tuned for that. Thanks so much.